The city sleeps, but the predators are wide awake. He withdrew just $120 for a quick dinner, a routine stop at a familiar ATM. By morning, his entire life savings, over 5 lakh rupees, were gone. Vanished into the digital ether without a trace. There was no hacking into his phone, no suspicious OTPs to alert him. Just one invisible device, a silent thief hiding in plain sight. What if the very machine you trust to give you money is actually designed to steal it? Tonight, we peel back the layers of a global shadow economy. Welcome to Corporate Secrets. To the naked eye, it looks perfectly normal, a standard card slot, a familiar green light. But underneath that plastic facade lies a sophisticated piece of engineering designed for one purpose: total data extraction. This is the world of skimming, an invisible crime that happens in seconds. Fraudsters use 3D printed molds that mimic the exact color and texture of genuine bank hardware. Most victims never feel a thing. They slide their card in, take their cash, and walk away, unaware that their financial identity has just been copied bit by bit onto a hidden microchip. It is the ultimate sleight of hand in the digital age. Timing is everything. A professional fraudster doesn't need minutes. They need 10 seconds. Watch how effortlessly it happens. A quick snap, a firm press, and the ATM is compromised. They often operate in pairs, one acting as a lookout, perhaps pretending to use a phone while the other performs the installation. They choose high-traffic areas during peak hours or isolated kiosks under the cover of darkness. By the time security notices anything unusual on the footage, the trap is already set. The skimmer is now live, waiting for the first unsuspecting victim to swipe their future away. The magic happens at the magnetic strip. As your card enters the machine, it passes through a secondary read head hidden inside the skimmer. This read head captures the Track 2 data, your card number, expiration date, and internal security codes. This isn't just a copy, it's a clone. The data is stored on an internal flash drive, or increasingly, transmitted instantly via Bluetooth to a laptop parked just a few meters away. It is clean, efficient, and devastatingly fast. While you're waiting for your receipt, the fraudsters are already looking at a digital mirror of your entire bank account. Data is useless without the key, your PIN. To get it, they use 2 primary methods. The first is the pinhole camera, a lens the size of a needlehead, hidden in a fake brochure rack or a light bar above the keypad. It records every finger movement with surgical precision. The second, more advanced method is the keypad overlay, a thin, pressure-sensitive electronic skin that sits right on top of the real keys. You think you're typing your PIN into the bank's secure system, but every keystroke is being recorded by the fraudster's overlay. Without ever touching you, they have everything they need to drain your life's work. This isn't a solo operation. It is a highly organized global franchise. The data captured at an ATM in Mumbai might be sold on the dark web within minutes to a buyer in Eastern Europe. From there, it is encoded onto white cards, blank magnetic cards used by cash mules. These mules are the infantry of the fraud world. They hit dozens of ATMs across different cities, withdrawing the maximum limit before the bank's fraud detection can even blink. It's a decentralized network that makes tracking the kingpins nearly impossible. Your money doesn't just disappear, it fuels a multi-billion-dollar criminal empire. For Rahul, it was supposed to be a good day. It was the first of the month, salary day. He had just received his hard-earned 2 lakh rupees. He made a quick stop at a roadside ATM near his office to get some cash for the weekend. 2 hours later, his phone started screaming. SMS alert after SMS alert. 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Each notification felt like a physical blow. By the time he reached the bank's customer care, his balance had collapsed to 0. This is the reality of skimming. It hits hardest when you have the most to lose, turning a moment of convenience into a financial nightmare. The trail goes cold at the border. One of the most common tactics used by these syndicates is transaction hopping. They use your cloned data to make withdrawals in countries where EMV chip technology isn't strictly enforced or where local banking regulations are lax. Within an hour of Rahul's card being skimmed in Pune, his money was being pulled from ATMs in 3 different time zones. This geographical fragmentation creates a jurisdictional nightmare for law enforcement. To a local police officer, it's a theft. To the global syndicate, it's just another successful day of international arbitrage. Why didn't the bank stop it? The answer lies in the gap between technology and human behavior. Fraud detection systems are designed to look for patterns, but skimming is specifically engineered to mimic legitimate transactions. Because the fraudsters have your real PIN and a perfect clone of your magnetic strip, the bank's servers see a valid user. Internal control weaknesses often stem from a lack of real-time physical monitoring of ATM kiosks. Without regular physical inspections by trained staff, a skimmer can stay active for days, capturing hundreds of cards before a single red flag is raised in the system. The threat is evolving. We are now entering the era of blue skimming. Older devices required the fraudster to physically return and retrieve the data. Not anymore. Modern skimmers are equipped with Bluetooth transmitters. The thief can sit in a car across the street, comfortably scanning and downloading captured data in real time to their smartphone. They never have to touch the ATM twice. This wireless evolution makes the crime even harder to detect and the criminals even harder to catch. As our technology gets smarter, the tools used to exploit it are keeping pace, moving from physical hardware to invisible signals in the air. Beyond the numbers on a screen, there is a profound human cost. Savings meant for a daughter's wedding, a father's medical surgery, or a down payment on a first home, all gone in an instant. The emotional collapse of a victim is often overlooked. There is a sense of violation, a feeling that your private world has been invaded. For many families, the financial shock triggers a chain reaction of stress and broken trust. The bank might eventually refund the money after a long investigation, but the sense of security, that is much harder to replace. This is the psychological fallout of a crime that takes only seconds to commit. Knowledge is your best defense. Before you insert your card, remember the golden rule. Wiggle it. Give the card slot a firm pull. If it feels loose or bulky, walk away. Always cover the keypad with your other hand when entering your PIN, even if you think no one is watching. This simple act defeats most hidden cameras. Avoid isolated, poorly lit ATMs in favor of those located inside bank branches, which are monitored more strictly. Finally, ensure your bank's instant SMS alerts are active. In the world of fraud, time is your only currency. The faster you act, the more you can save. Here is the twist that keeps the pros awake at night. Fraudsters often test your card first. Have you ever noticed a tiny, unexplained withdrawal of just 100 rupees? Most people ignore it, thinking it's a banking fee. But it's never random. It is a probe, the syndicate testing if your card is active and how long it takes for you to notice. If you don't report that small withdrawal, they know the coast is clear for the big one. That small glitch wasn't a mistake. It was a warning. In the high-stakes game of corporate secrets, the smallest details are often the most dangerous. We've seen the invisible hardware, the global networks, and the devastating human impact. ATM skimming is a reminder that in our digital world, convenience often comes at a price, but by staying vigilant and understanding the mechanics of the crime, you can protect your future from these silent predators. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and always look twice, because the most dangerous secrets are the ones hidden in plain sight. This has been an investigative deep dive into the shadow world of financial theft. Knowledge is power. Use it wisely. If this video opened your eyes, like, share, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Corporate Secrets.